Windows Vista is a consumer operating system by Microsoft. In its development phases up to July 2005, Vista was known as Longhorn. Development was completed in November 2006, and the OS was released on January 30th, 2007. It was released 5 years after Windows XP, which is the longest time span between two operating systems in release. As we finish the installation, we'll be comparing Vista to XP when it comes to new features introduced. So without further ado, let's just see what Windows Vista has to offer. Windows Vista introduced a new Aero Theme, which looked impressive at the time, but it was fairly intensive and required quite some power to run it. Windows borders were transparent and you can change the color from the default blue to any shade you want. Vista introduced a new WinTab switcher, which was also impressive at the time. The Aero Theme also included sleek windows, opening and closing animations, and even the start menu was enhanced. It had a two-category view, allowing you to quickly access your photo library, your videos, and a list of programs on the left side, with a new thing that allowed you to search through most of your files, but it was primarily used for searching and quick access to apps. One thing to note is that the shutdown option in the start menu would default to sleep if the computer running Vista supported that. So to shut down a PC properly, you would have to select shutdown from the menu on the right. For the longest time, Windows had a combo app, which allowed you to manage contacts, calendars, mail, etc. But with this release, it had separate apps to do that, taking some hints from OS X. Windows Calendar allowed you to manage your calendar, Windows Contacts allowed you to manage your contacts, and Windows Mail did just that. It handled mail. The interesting thing about this is that Windows tried to make it more easier for people to find the app they'll use the most instead of having to make it a combo, although it was a surprisingly similar move as to what OS X was doing. Windows Vista included a new feature called Windows Sidebar, which allowed you to put gadgets on the sidebar. Again, it might have only been for eye candy, but it did give you some useful information, such as you could easily see what the weather's like or how the stocks are doing, along with seeing your photo library in a slideshow. Vista included another feature called Windows Speech Recognition, which we'll take a much more closer look some other time. It was basically a way for you to use your PC without any need to press any buttons or use your mouse, except of course to launch speech recognition. It came with the well-known IE7 and used Live Search, now Bing, as its default search engine. Vista revamped the classic games like Solitaire, Spider, and included Purple Place, Mahjong, Inkball, and Chess, which we'll show here. One of the more annoying features, still found in Windows today, is, or was, user account control. It is a way to protect your PC from possible infections at the cost of a bazillion pop-ups asking you if you're sure you want to continue. You can of course disable this, but that defeats the whole purpose of it. And to be fair, most consumers did disable it, like what we're gonna do right now. Now on to the stability. Vista, when first released, wasn't exactly compatible with most stuff out there, which resulted in it being quite of a commercial flop. Although many people don't realize this, is that the Service Pack 2 makes Vista quite stable, and it works with most stuff out there. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.